Basically, just missed a few beers back home, so I thought, what better way to sort of start drinking something that reminds you of back home than brewing it yourself? All my mates back home, my nickname's Jubes. You know, it's not uncommon for everyone to have a nickname back home. And one thing that we always have is when the mates stop by to track me down for a beer, they're always like, "Where's Jubes?" And he's like always running around doing something. So I was like, next time I name a pub, it's going to be called Where's Jubes. Naturally got a really small footprint inside, so it is probably one of the coldest bars in downtown St. Pete. Basically, it's meant to be that warm cheers sort of feeling right here in the heart of St. Pete. And when it gets to be like sheer madness and chaos outside, there's a little bit of refuge inside. We're doing local beers until enough people gave me chin music to start selling Fosters. So we're doing Fosters on tap, as well as like some of the best breweries sort of here locally in the Tampa area, which is a stack to choose from. Getting really close to the stage where we can start brewing. And then we've already come up with our first 8 beers that we sort of want to open with. And so I've actually named all my beers after strange sounding Australian names and towns and cities back home. So if you can't pronounce them, you're not alone. There's nothing worse when you're trying to get the band together to say, hey, let's go, you know, hit a brewery, and only one person sort of says, I don't like craft beer. So here we're actually got full liquor as well. So we have an awesome whiskey selection, craft cocktails, and probably one of the best espresso martinis in town. We call it a zip because back home, get a bit of zip into you just to keep kicking. If I'm not about, don't use that as an excuse not to come in. Please come on in, enjoy the place, check it out. You know, overall the response has been great. And then also 2 people just like stumble across it, like being here right down on Central. You know, people are kind of like walking in doing the, what's going on here? And so it's been awesome. And, you know, to finally actually crack the doors open and let people sort of see what you've been working on for the last 12 months is awesome.
Wow.